Yes. I'm going to use one percent. Thank you.
No. Too much.
Thank you. All the best. Tanaaz khata hu nahi hai bas. No sugar.
आदिल सर और अक्षर
Yes, thank you.
So
thank
what do you have
so
to say,
much.
Cherag?
I think this was a vision which I had many years ago. I had started and initiated this vision in 2018, and I think today is bearing fruit. My main aim was to reach out to every location, locality, whether it's small, big, rich, poor. I did not want any bifurcations done amongst people and where they come from. I just wanted to make sure that everybody has access to me, my expertise and my years of knowledge which I'm ready to give on and share. That's how I came up with this whole idea.
Hair and makeup is perceived differently now and thankfully very well. What do you have to say about it? You've seen the transition from
Yes,
then to
I
now.
have. I started in 2009, which is many years ago. I at that time used to sometimes feel really sorry about the way makeup artists and hairdressers did not respect themselves, and they would be they'd be landing up becoming friends, or they'd be landing up becoming helpers for people. And I thought that this was one profession which actually had one of the vastest growth possible in way of knowledge, in way of monetary grounds, and also in way of expansion plans for future. The whole logic was that to give makeup and hair a brand new look or a brand new idea where people can be dealing with professionals and not feeling like they just need to drop into a parlor to get makeup and hair done. So my whole aim was to make makeup artists to such a professional standard and level that you wouldn't know it's a makeup artist. You'd feel that it's a businessman, or you'd feel that it's a bureaucrat or somebody else who you're talking to, and that's my aim. And I think that's what I try to do, and I try to put that across to people so that people would like to be like that in future.
So what would you like to tell all the fans or people aspiring for hair makeup, or there's just like one little thing that it's not easy to take up from the right places
Right.
especially when you need to learn. So
Yes.
what would you like to say? about that?
I think I would at this point state one thing very categorically and say that I still know of a lot of parents which don't view this as a very serious career. But I'm 42 years old now, and I would give very strong advice to them that the growth that is there, the recognition that a person can get, the kind of fulfillment this gives you if you're a person who likes creation, creativity, color, and if you're a person who feels happy when others feel happy. Because when I do makeup for someone, I see a smile on their face, and that makes me feel so happy, and I go home feeling really fulfilled. That's how I started working up with your celebrities, your actors, your brides, with Lady Gaga. I've been all around town with my actors and actresses, dressing them up. And when I see them appreciate my work, it gives me a sense of fulfillment. At the same time, this also helps you to feel empowered and independent.
So one Bollywood face that you would really, you would say that's a perfect face for makeup, and the hair would probably that you love to.
I think I have yet to see a face which is as perfect as Aishwarya Rai. I know that some people may think that she was of another era, but yes, that would definitely be one face. And if you ask me somebody from your golden years and that kind of an era, I think it would be Simi Garewal, because I worked with her on her show, which was called Simi Selects India's Most Desirable. And I worked with most of your actors and actresses at that time over there. So I think there is each beauty portrayed in a certain era, and each face fits into that era. And I love that part about it. So I think, yes, it's Aishwarya for me.
And one parting note, Cherag, that you would like to tell all people who would want to have the Cherag makeovers.
So it's been a journey where I started with one center or one academy or one educational institute. My aim is to go national. My aim is to go international. My aim is to have franchisees in so many locations that I don't want a person to feel inconvenienced, where they feel that just because they want to learn something, they need to come over to me, where I could be at Pedder Road or just in Bombay. I think today we are all pressed for time, we are all pressed for travel. We tend to lose out a lot of our day when we travel and when we go to different destinations and come back from them. So my way of giving back to society, my way of giving empowerment to women, my way of trying to reach women where they are rather than making them travel to me, since they look after the house, they look after their families. I look at a major expansion, and if I have reached from 4 to 12 centers today, from 2018 to today, I'm sure that this vision will come true, and there will be somebody who will bear the light for this. Yes, we have had hindrances. We've had undesirable elements who could go ahead and want to get involved just because of the money or the monetary growth in that. But at the end of the day, they can't put up that facade for a very long time, and it crashes right into their face. And then that's when we give education importance.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This franchisee will be run by our life. Actually, what happened?
Center में कैसे शुरुआत कैसे रही? बिल्कुल आराम से, बिल्कुल.
शुरुआत ऐसी रही कि my wife, she was from Cherag, और then Cherag came up with this franchisee idea. We met him and we discussed about this franchisee idea, and then we proceeded further for the Malad franchisee, and then later on.
अच्छा आप बताइए जर्नी कैसे शुरुआत आप खुद
So I was never into makeup actually. I was a accounting finance student, but I always had in my mind that I want to do makeup, paintings, do something in my life, and accounts was boring for me at all. So then one day, I was scrolling, and Cherag was always in my mind because he was, one of the best in the town. I approached him, and that's how I started learning makeup from him. I didn't know how to hold a brush, so he was the one who got me from down, a girl with no makeup kind of thing, never knew anything, like, even an M of makeup, coming now to Brazilian makeup, international makeups, and red carpet makeup, fantasy makeup. That's all been taught to me by, Cherag. So he's the best actually, and that's how I grew up with him, and now working together with him. It's like, very exciting,
dream come true.
Very dream. I never thought of this. It was always, back in my mind. Like 2 years back, we thought Adil was thinking of this, approaching him. But then this opportunity came to us. So it's really blessing.
आपने अभी कहा अक्सर fantasy
makeup
that is something very interesting. तो
Yes,
हम
yes.
यहाँ क्या किस तरीके का makeup सिखाएंगे आप?
So it's SFX makeups, those cuts and those bleeding out, those burnout makeups. And they are SFX makeups. Fantasy makeup is, whatever you imagine. It's all imaginary, fantasy, what you feel, like that. Also Brazilian makeup, which is actually very much running nowadays. And internationally, वो ज़्यादा चल रहा है. And I have been through everything with him. So I'm looking forward to, even teach to the students who are actually interested and, want to learn makeup, grow in makeup, want to make their career in makeup. So we'll share all these knowledge with them now.
अभी festival season आ रहा है तो आप
A lot, yes. And trust me, you need to know Brazilian, you need to know SFX, you need to learn fantasy. because वो लगता है, but basically bridals तो बहुत ज़्यादा ही लगते हैं.
So एक मेकअप और जो आप जैसे कह रहे हैं कि अलग अलग टाइप का मेकअप होता है, एक पूरा प्रोसेस सीखने में कितना समय लगता है?
So it depends, 3 to 4 weeks, but obviously only Cherag's Academy actually allows you in your entire life. You can come back and put your hands on practice again. So if you have a gap of a year or 6 months, you can do that as well. So you can brush it up any time in your life whenever you want. However, 3 to 4 weeks may you get skill up. We have good trainers. We have Mukhtar sir. We have Cherag himself first and then Mukhtar sir, everyone. I was totally dependent on both of them.
आदि क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप? इतना ब्यूटीफुल इंटीरियर्स किए हैं आपने. We are reading mascara, highlighter, painting.
Actually, I'm not an artist. I'm not an artist. I can handle the operation. Artistic part.
So as it was my dream, I got into this. I wanted it to look very beautiful. So I went into detailing, enlightening everything. Hence it's turned out very, beautiful.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'm sure that I want to make so many centers and I want to develop makeup and hair into such a strong professional way. सबसे पहला मेरा साथ दिया अक्सा ने और मेरी स्टूडेंट रह चुकी है और मुझे आके बोली कि सर आप मलाड पे कुछ क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो. तो मैंने बोला मलाड कहाँ?
Actually, that's because Pedder Road is, far away,
Yes.
and many students, they don't travel only because of Cherag's needs, obviously.
Yes.
But if we have something nearby in suburbs like Malad and Cherag in Malad.
फिर उसके बाद मैंने उसको एक चैलेंज दिया था. मैंने बोला कि 1 हफ्ते में जगह ढूंढ लो. 1 हफ्ता है, 1 हफ्ते में जगह ढूंढी.
That's true.
उसमें उनके हस्बैंड ने साथ दिया उनका.
That's true.
वो जर्नी तुम्हारी तो बताओ कैसे यहाँ आए ढूंढने.
मैंने मलाड वेस्ट में एक्चुअली ये प्राइम लोकेशन है मलाड का, तो ऐसा ही लोकेशन चाहिए था, इसलिए मलाड वेस्ट में हमने काफ़ी यहाँ पे एरिया ढूंढे. ये जो पूरा लिंक रोड है इट्स फुल ऑफ रेस्टोरेंट.
Yes.
और ऐसा है कि ये एरिया में एक ऐसी जगह चाहिए थी जो एकेडमी खोलने के लायक हो.
आई थिंक तुमने सोच के मुझे बोला था
हाँ,
कि
actually.
आई वांट दिस साइज ऑफ
मैंने-
प्लेस.
हाँ.
उनको छोटी जगह नहीं चाहिए थी. मैंने उनको बोला था दैट व्हाट काइंड ऑफ प्लेस.
600-700 is enough.
करेक्ट.
Yes, that was very
but हाँ,
small.
my wife she wants to open a bridal suite, तो वो हिसाब से मुझे बड़ी जगह चाहिए थी. एक एकेडमी हो और साथ में एक अलग से ब्राइडल सुइट भी हो.
फिर ये सब चीज़ के बाद आया उनका CEO मेरे साथ जो जुड़ गए और मैंने उनको बोला कि आप बहुत ही ज़्यादा सिस्टमैटिक हो, क्योंकि आई थिंक ये फ्रेंचाइजी बहुत ही बढ़िया तरीके से बना दी गई है. मेरे दिमाग में हमेशा था, मैं किसी को बोला नहीं था, पर मैं देखने वाला था कि कौन अपना खून पसीना इस तरह से अंदर लगाता है, सिर्फ उसको मेरा ब्रांड और मैं प्यारे होंगे दिल में. तो फिर इन लोग ने वो चीज़ की. And it's the largest franchisee. And उसके अंदर फिर आदि ने बोला कि यार मैं आके सब चीज़ स्ट्रक्चर कर दूंगा तुम्हारे लिए. It will be very easy for future expansions. So he's going to be the one who's going to be taking us places, and I think that's great news. So congratulations.
And we are coming up totally
12 now and
12
2
now,
more.
2 more.
12 now and 2 more.
Cherag, pace बहुत ज़्यादा 12 मतलब 14 by what is the time period अभी?
So जैसे जैसे जिससे बात होती गई और हमें लगा कि वो एक एजुकेशन के दौर पे उसकी तरफ ध्यान दे रहे हैं, हम लोग सोचे कि उनके साथ हम बिजनेस करने को तैयार हैं. पर जो पहले बिजनेस के दौर पे आए मेरे पास, मैंने उनको वापस भेज दिया. जस्ट टू टेल यू दैट. फिलहाल अभी तो आदिल इज गोइंग टू टेक ओवर द कंट्रोल एंड रन इट. सो उसके लिए हम लोग ऑलरेडी बात कर रहे हैं. वी आर टॉकिंग टू सम पीपल इन दिल्ली. We are talking to some people in Pune. We are talking in Indore. We are talking of Chandigarh. There are lots of places. Let's see. भावनगर में already एक franchisee आ चुकी है. That's right. That's right.
So that's a wonderful team and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you.
Makeup always. I mean, is it coming from Cherag?
It's always coming from Cherag. I follow him on Instagram, and I know him since 2007. So he always inspires me because I always had a dream to get dressed from complete makeover from him, and it happened many a times now. So my daughter was doing a film with Cherag in 2007. The Rama the Savior with Sai Khan and Tanushree Datta. that time Cherag was doing makeup for Tanushree Datta, and I was always jealous why he's not doing my makeup. So like then we became very good friends. We were staying in Bangkok for 40 days, and then we became friends. And when we came back, and then I did Gladrax Mrs. India. And after that, on many occasions, I got an opportunity to get dressed and get myself makeover by Cherag, and I love you.
Thank you, I love you too. And one thing about her, even at that time, I observed it when I used to dress Tanushree, she was so much in love with makeup and hair. And she always told me one thing, चिराग कुछ एक अच्छी सी बड़ी सी चीज़ कर ले यार, तेरा काम इतना अच्छा है, कुछ अच्छा सा बढ़िया सा कुछ कर ले यार. This is 2007.
Yeah.
And you know, she started, we after dinner and after the shoot, we would sit and we would be interacting with each other. She was asking about eyelashes, and that's how our whole conversation happened. And I think Ananya's made a star out of herself. If you all see her now, oh my God, I can't imagine that small little girl has turned into a beauty. So I think she doesn't need makeup. If you all know Ananya, she doesn't need makeup. She's totally gorgeous. She would have been here today, but she's been busy with some shoot or work. But I always have called up Gurpreet ji a lot of times when I have needed help, I've needed advice, and I've needed a lot of stuff, because the kind of empowerment that she looks forward to for women. She's done so much of social work in the lockdown. She's always been politically helpful to people, and I think I'm in awe of her, and I see her as a symbol of empowerment in Durga.
So today I attended one political protest in Dadar East at 4 o'clock, and I had to come here. I made sure that I should carry my outfit with me to come here, but I got an opportunity to reach home and get dressed, because this place where I am coming, I have to look good. Because Cherag is the brand ambassador of that magical makeover, so I have to, you know, be beautiful like the way he does. So I'm here with him.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
Lucky to have you with me.
Thank you.
And now you're here for the launch of Cherag's Magical Makeover in Malad. What do you have to say?
I want to give him best wishes. I want to congratulate for
Thank
such a
you so
wonderful
much. Thank you.
collaboration you have done. It's
Thank
wonderful. Everything is so beautiful, and whatever you have thought, the concept is very good.
Yes, thank you
It's very
so
practical.
much.
It's very
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm sure it will work, and many people will be coming and working with you, and it will be.
A lot of students who want to learn stuff this side, who don't have time to travel and stuff like that. So we thought of it from that point of view.
Yeah, wonderful concept actually.
Thank you so much.
Very
Hair makeup plays a very predominant role when it comes to television. बहुत समय लगता है, तो एक आप इतने समय से अभी television में, तो आपको क्या लगता है, obviously audience would like to know कि जब आप एक set पे ready हो रहे होते हो, the kind of thoughts you have, या अपना input होता है, या you leave it to the makeup artist. How does that happen?
I think for a woman, makeup and hair is the most important part to look beautiful. I mean, if your makeup or your hair is not good, it can ruin your
Confidence.
personality, your confidence, and the look. So makeup and hair is very important, and that's the reason Cherag has opened this place, because he knows the importance of makeup and hair.
Yes.
And I'm sure it will work with people, because everybody knows the importance of makeup and hair these days.
And it's becoming into such a professionalized career where you have makeup for different occasions. You just don't do that one makeup all the time.
Yeah, makeup and hair is so
shoots,
different now.
actions, yes.
And because of social media, everybody's aware of makeup and hair. And all the teenagers, they
Yeah.
do. My God, they are too much into makeup
they
and
are
hair.
advertisers.
Seriously. We are not that much, they are. All these young girls and boys, they are all into hair, makeup, everybody knows so much. They're so knowledgeable.
So TV, television artist और film artist के makeup में कितना difference है?
बहुत फर्क आता है. I think it's all about recognizing a face. It's like a designer. When you go to a designer, he has to make a tailor-made outfit for you. So the makeup for that particular face has to be tailor-made. It's like you cover your body with clothes and you cover your face with makeup. It's exactly like that. It needs to be individualized. It needs to be translated into the person's comfort zone. यहाँ एक बहुत important चीज़ आती है जो एक बारीकी लोगों को ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि भले तुम चाहते हो कि तुम किसी के ऊपर एक स्मोकी आई लुक करने वाले हो, पर अगर वो कंफर्टेबल नहीं है उस चीज़ से, तो you have to know what else you can do as a professional makeup artist which is in their comfort zone and that they feel good about. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I was actually listening to you
So
and
sweet,
imagining makeup on somebody. Actually.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
you,
pleasure.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
For your dear friends, the inaugural today, and we also overheard that you really don't like to put makeup. So, I mean, what's the reason that Cherag is?
Firstly, I have to say congratulations,
Thank you
Cherag.
so much, Sanaya. Thank you.
I'm going to praise Cherag a little, and that really comes from the heart because at a time when I was a nobody, Cherag was there for me. From the time he used to work at MAC to the time he was a really big makeup artist and I was a nobody, he still came on low budgets and did it just for me, and I will never forget that. So thank you, Cherag.
Thank you. I just love her as a person.
You deserve all the success, all the love, everything in life.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, that's so sweet of Sanaya to mention that. Friends
Yes,
are always
yes.
forever. What
Yes,
happened?
I think I've had a whole journey with her, and I've been through my entire ups and downs with her, and there have been times where she's motivated me. There have been times when we've had discussions where she's like, "Arey Cherag, why don't you try this? Why don't you try this?" And I think more than being her makeup artist, I just love her as a person. And I always told her this. I said, I adore you as a person and I would do anything in the world for you. I just love you as a person because whatever she connects with you, does with you, is straight from the heart. It's so touching. And today her coming here itself is proving that I think I really adore her, and the years that I've spent with her have been memorable.
Because you're straight from the heart too.
So sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
So what do you have to say about hair, makeup, and of course about Cherag's brilliant work? We all have sworn by his work when we see it. What do you have to say?
Let me start off by saying that obviously when I started off in this industry, I never knew the importance of hair or makeup. And slowly, I started realizing how important it is to, as an actor, because you don't always get the right kind of people to do makeup on you, how important it is to kind of learn it yourself and then find the right kind of people that you can gel with. And I think Cherag was one of the first ones who came into my life who I learned so much from and who actually explained makeup to me. So yes, I think it's very important for every girl to just know a basic in makeup, so you're never stranded. And that being said, we are in an industry where looking good and looking perfect is so important. Though I'm not one of those people.
No, you're always looking awesome. Always. I always
Cherag, you know I'm not one of those people. But I understand the importance of it, and I think it's so amazing opening up this academy, giving so many people this opportunity to learn something that's so creative and so beautiful that I think it's amazing. 12 centers now. Yeah.
Thank you.
ओके शनाया, अगर पर्सनली आपकी बात करें, जैसे कि आपने बताया कि वैसे तो हम ज़्यादा मेकअप पसंद नहीं करती हैं करना, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से मैंने सुना आपकी अगर पर्सनली बात करी जाए तो किस तरीके का प्रेफर करती हैं आप मेकअप?
I asked Cherag, even when Cherag used to experiment, because we have done so much, he's been on reality shows with me where it's so important to experiment and do something different. I would keep hitting his hand and being like, Les, no, stop, and he'd be like, हाँ बस हो गया. So मैं वैसे हूँ कि I just like it minimal. Like the less for me, the better it is, but that's not how it always works because.
But she can pull it off because she's genetically blessed. I've seen her without an ounce of makeup, and I would be like, you don't need makeup, and she's like, no, yeah, little bit we'll do. Then when I start doing makeup, I want to do proper makeup. So she's like, bus. I'm like, okay, just try a little more. And the easiest way I would tell her that I'm going to do more makeup on her is, Sanaya, just shut your eyes for 2 minutes, and she'd be like, okay, and then she's like, Cherag, you just did this. I said, yeah, I just did this. That's how it worked. And I think we spent about maybe 10 years, 12 years,
Yeah.
or maybe
A lot
more
of
like
time.
this. And we kept working and we kept doing lots of stuff.
सना ऐसा कोई जब पहली बार मेकअप किया हो या जब आप इंडस्ट्री में पहली बार आए, ऐसी कोई मेमोरीज है कोई मेकअप को लेकर जो आप शेयर करना चाहें हमारे साथ? कोई ऐसी स्टोरी?
I remember actually, it was my first show, Left Right Left, and I think at that time, I mean, aajkal I don't know what it is. Like now there are so many fair people, you know, but at that time there weren't. And I remember that when the makeup artist put makeup on my face, it was like some 6 shades completely different from my face. It was yellow, brown, pata nahi kya kya mixed tha, and I'm like, and when my face was done, my neck just didn't match, and that's the day I actually realized that no, I need to learn something. मतलब कुछ तो मुझे जानना है कि मतलब मैं I look like me and not like another person. So I still remember that first day where I was like, this is not my color.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
We were just there, and that's a fast growth. 12 centers within no time. What do you have?
All I want to say is that I hope all of them do very, very well. For the simple reason that there's a lot of dearth of an academy where you can learn structured makeup. जैसे कि मैं आज की मिसाल देने वाली हूँ, हमारा सेंटर की ओपनिंग पे आप सब लोग आए थे. ऑलरेडी सेंटर का उद्घाटन हो गया है, स्टूडेंट्स आ गए हैं, और उसी दौरान जब मैंने खुद 2 क्लासेस अटेंड किए तब मुझे पता चला कि मुझे इतनी सारी चीज़ें नहीं पता. एंड क्या करना चाहिए स्किन केयर मेकअप लगाने से पहले, और मतलब अलग अलग स्किन टेक्सचर्स को आप कैसे संभालोगे, क्या करोगे. सो यू नो व्हाट, मोर देन बिजनेस सेंस, आई थिंक दिस हैज़ टू बी टॉट. और जितनी भी मेकअप आर्टिस्ट है, अगर आप हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट से पास आउट होंगे, हमारे अकेडमी से पास आउट होंगे, सो आई थिंक एवरी वन विल बी हैविंग रियली गुड मेकअप. So I really want this to do well only because of that. क्योंकि I think half the makeup artists don't really know what is good makeup.
बख्तियार, आप कितना सपोर्ट करते हैं तनाज़ के बिजनेस को?
मैं सपोर्ट
ये तो पूरी तरह सपोर्ट ही है.
मैं वो लीडर हूँ जो प्रधानमंत्री को आगे करता है लेकिन पीछे से सब बार मैं ही करता कल रात को. सो बेसिकली मुझे ये लगता है कि एवरीवन इस कोरोना के बाद अगर हमें कुछ सीख मिली है तो इट इज़ लाइक जो भी हम करते हैं थोड़ा सीरियसली कर लें, और थोड़ा सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड अगर एटीट्यूड आ जाए ना तो इट विल बी बेटर. आई थिंक हर एक आदमी या औरत जहाँ भी यहाँ पे सीखने आते हैं मेकअप इंस्टीट्यूट में, आफ्टर दिस दे कैन बिकम सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड. वो कहीं भी सिखा सकते हैं, किसी को भी सिखा सकते हैं. दे कैन बी एब्जॉर्ब बाय चिराग्स मैजिकल मेकओवर्स ऑल्सो, बट या यू नीड टू बी वेरी गुड एट इट बिकॉज and I just
standards are very high.
yeah, और ये creatively I know that we are in safe hands because कई बार होता है कि हम not to defame anyone or say anything, but हम जब टीवी सीरियल करते हैं तब हमारे दादा जो होते हैं वो इतने अच्छे होते हैं कि हम कभी कभार बोलते आप रहने दो, खाना खाया है मैं खुद कर लेता हूँ, तो हम कभी कभार खुद कर लेते हैं. लेकिन मैंने ये डिसीजन तब लिया जब चिराग ने हमारी आने वाली मूवी के लिए तनाज़ का मेकअप किया था. एंड आई ऑलवेज से दैट तनाज़ 16 साल में इतनी खूबसूरत कभी नहीं लगी. मतलब मुझे लगा कि मैंने क्या जैकेट पहना है, मैंने क्या बाल बनाए, एक्चुअली दरबान लग रहा था उसके बाद भी. तो सोचो कितना घटिया लग रहा था मैं. सो आई जस्ट फील दैट मेकअप और बाल एक एक इंसान को टोटली ट्रांसफॉर्म कर सकते हैं. एंड आई थिंक दीज गाइज आर डूइंग अ स्प्लेंडेड जॉब.
Thank you.
Cherag, such lovely words from both of them. What do you have to say?
I think I started more on a friendship with them actually. It wasn't actually really so much कि एक movie के दौर पे I'm just going to work like that. For me, I think the first chord was a Parsi connection that we got. And after that, we came up with the movie dates and all of that, and we took it forward. But एक चीज़ which I learned in this entire stretch of time that I knew them was भले तुम्हें कोई 2 या 3 चीज़ बुरी लगे जब कह दी जाए, पर it is straight to the face. और दूसरी चीज़, I think the creativity that Tanaaz has in her, the ideas that come out from her, they are so selfless. Like, she may know that this idea is not going to benefit her, but she will still give me that idea for myself, which is so important for me. And I was really thrilled to associate with her because she's an excellent life coach for people. And she has also started mentoring people besides makeup and hair, just towards the approach of life. So this is something so important. It's all about wholeness, and it's like a holistic approach. You look good, you feel good, you cleanse yourself of all the negativity, of all the evil people you had in your life. We've been through stretches like that. I've been through stretches like that, and she's been my strength at that time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I think it's back to wrapping up. Please tell us your experience firstly today. How was it?
Yeah, thank you so much, Cherag.
So sweet.
You know, your team is brilliant.
How sweet.
They
It
were
means a lot.
really prompt, and you know, my makeup has lasted the whole day. So Aksa, you guys have collaborated.
Yes.
This is a magic collaboration.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
And
much.
yes, you know, I have to say that before coming here, I was shooting, and it looks so good. So you'll see the
Thank
whole
you so
result
much.
on the social media.
Thank
really
you so
soon.
much.
Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other work before also, Cherag?
Yes, I have been doing all the Ambani weddings that have happened, whether they were in Bombay or whether they were in Udaipur, and she was there to lend her beautiful voice in that wedding, and I did recollect and remember dressing her for that. And the minute I saw her, I was like, oh my God, it's you, I dressed you up. And she's like, shit, now when I see you, I remember it. So,
No, of course
yes,
I remember.
of
Even
course,
when, when I got your gift hamper and your face is right there. He dressed me up. So he's the one.
So yes, I think she's always been pretty delicate, petite. All her looks of makeup, if you see, are also very soft, angelic, and I think just a beautiful soul to work with.
Thank you. Likewise, I think
Thank you.
are, you know, your team was just praising you so much that we learned, and you know what we're learning from him is so wonderful.
Thank you so much.
And
for
very
that.
well taught. You know, being a guru and a teacher is also like a very big and noble task,
Thank
and
you.
I think you're doing that beautifully.
Sweet. Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Shibani, we cannot let you go without a song.
Oh sure, absolutely. That's what I'm good at. You know? That's the only
your
thing I can do. Okay, so is there any favorite requests that you?
I would like you to.
So that's her song.
Yeah. So I would like you to look at the place and just come up with something that you like, and come up with
And also
whatever
that
you
song,
like most.
because you know your voice, Adil's favorite song.
Oh.
He knows her because of that song.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, so I'll sing the songs that I'm really known for, Sajna Abija, and
So sweet, thank
so
you.
why that song particularly? Because it's a very popular wedding song. You know, at weddings, whenever I sing, I always dedicate it from the bride side to the bridegroom, and I know that you are one of the most popular. You do
Makeup.
makeovers and hair for all the high-profile, big, fat Indian weddings. So I'm going to dedicate that song to both of you.
Thank you so much. So much.
नहीं लगता तेरे बिना दिल मेरा हाय नहीं लगता तेरे बिना दिल मेरा सजना आ भी जा सजना आ ही जा.
So sweet. Thank you. It felt like it was soothing.
Actually.
And I have to sing my latest song, which is just released
Oh, I'd love to hear
2
it.
days back, called Boohe Bariyan. I hope you all enjoyed that.
Sure.
Two lines of that. Boohe Bariyan, te naal kanda tapke, आवांगी हवा बढ़ के. बूहे बारियां हाय बूहे बारियां.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you so much, everybody.